Hi, Isaiah. Thanks for being with us. How are you?
I'm doing well, man.
I
Blessed
love,
day.
I love this coincidence, Isaiah, because 1 month ago you won the North American Championship, and I want to know how do you feel having this title?
I feel very well accomplished. I feel like everything that I've worked so hard for finally met with just the time. It took so much time and so much hard work and a lot of doubting myself. So it felt like all that meant something and it wasn't wasted. It felt like it was just my time to get the championship. And it was just like, oh man, okay, this is what it feels like to finally reach. It feels like to finally reach the top of the mountain, but it's still so much more to go. But it feels like I'm still on the right path with climbing. You know, I'm still going strong, but this is where I needed to be. It felt perfect.
And it wasn't easy before, Isaiah. You were looking the North American Championship. You were in a gauntlet eliminator to be the first contender for this title. You were looking this title for months ago, and now you defeat Bronson Reed to have this title. I mean, I think that this means too much that you were looking this title for a long time, and then you can have this title against Bronson Reed.
It was a lot of failures. It was a lot of, like I faced Bronson Reed many times before this, and he always beat me. Like it was a lot of failures, and it was a lot of looking into the mirror. Like, what do I need to change about myself to elevate to the next level to get to the North American Championship? I was always in a spot to get a North American Championship opportunity, but I always failed at it. And if you look back years, like the last 2 years of NXT and 205 Live, I always get close, but I always end up losing. So this time it felt like, no, this isn't going to happen again. I'm not going to let this happen anymore. I gotta beat this. And so when Hit Row came together, it was all the motivation and all the energy that I needed to finally succeed at this. I'm like, okay, I have my friends, I have my group, I have support, and they believe in me. So, you know, we did it in some ways, you know. Bronson Reed, it took 1 second for him to turn his back on me, and I made him pay for it, and I took that championship. Payback for all the times. Payback.
And having this title, I think, Isaiah, that is to return to the rivalry with Santos Escobar. You think that this is a different situation with him? I mean, before you look the Cruiserweight Championship, and now Escobar is looking for the North American Championship that you have.
Yes, this is personal. This is personal between me and him. Now this isn't just I need to beat him to retain my championship. I want to beat him because I really don't like him. As an individual, I despise this man for all the times he took advantage and cut corners and broke the rules to keep his cruiserweight championship away from me. Now it's the other way around. I'm going to do everything I can to hurt him and keep him and his group away from my North American Championship. This is all payback, and this has all come full circle. This is someone I don't just want to beat for sport. I want to beat for personal reasons. So Santos is a whole different competitor from Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed they're all completely different people as far as their morals and as far as what they stand for when they fight. Santos is just very despicable, and I really look to inflict a lot more punishment on him than I did with Bronson.
And in case you can defend your North American Championship against Santos Escobar, what would it represent for you having this match against Santos Escobar, and it's not going to be the first time?
This time, I have help. I have backup. He can't do those same things anymore. He had a manipulated lucha mask to beat me before for his championship on NXT TV last year. Then he had people that were running in and out and then using all these different tactics to try to defeat me. It's not going to work this time. I know who he is. I know how he is. And I'm expecting more bullcrap from him, I should say. But with B-Fab, with Top Dollar, with Ashanti, all surrounding and having my back, there's no way this is going to work again.
And we know that Santos has Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild in his corner, but also you have your teammates. I mean, Hit Row is a group that also it was important for you to win the North American Championship. But I think that this is like an important thing, because in case Santos Escobar need the help of Raul Mendoza or Joaquin Wild, like it's the situation that he had with some of his defense with the title, you have also the help of Hit Row.
Yeah, yes, I do. And like I said before, like when in war, the victory goes to the ones with the bigger gun, and we have the biggest guns. Top Dollar, Ashanti, B-Fab. We are military. We are militant, and we're big, and we're strong. We're going to versus them. I put so much faith into Hit Row that I don't feel like we can lose at all. We're not going to lose this war. We're going to keep fighting, and we're going to keep. They can try. They can try. They really can. But we always have something. We always have something in our back pocket. We always have another. We're gonna come and bring the more hits for sure.
And now in a few weeks, it's going to be SummerSlam, one of the most important events in WWE. What do you think that makes it special, and too many fans have high expectations of SummerSlam?
SummerSlam is going to be enormous. John Cena just came back.
Yeah.
You know, Goldberg just came back. We have a lot of those are some big heavy hitter main title matches. You see Seth Rollins and Edge are going towards that. There's a lot of other things I'm seeing develop for SummerSlam. But as far as TakeOver, we go after SummerSlam. We were going to be on Sunday rather than Saturday, you know, in the CWC. So we have a lot of pressure as NXT. We have a lot of pressure to outperform. I wouldn't say outperform, but to follow up SummerSlam. You know, that's a great honor, but it's a lot of pressure, and this locker room is ready for it. They're ready, and we can't wait. You know, we have the best performers in the world. We have the best sports entertainers in the world on planet Earth. And so we will never let you down. There's never been a takeover that has let anyone down. You know, so once again, we have to get together and put on another great takeover. But for me, if it does get to take over with me and Santos Escobar in that North American Championship, yes, we will perform well, but I'm always looking to hurt. I'm looking to hurt Santos Escobar for everything that he's doing and has done from the past leading up to this. Like, I have a lot of resentment to that man ever since the Cruiserweight title. Okay. And I'm going to carry that in. Yeah, I'm going to carry that into whatever match we have at TakeOver.
Okay, and if you have the opportunity to choose like your dream match in SummerSlam, who would you like to face?
You know, I wish Finn Balor was still here. He just went back to SmackDown. Yeah. That's great for him. Great opportunity for him. And I really wish I would have been able to face him in NXT while he was still here. As far as anybody that I would like to face now, currently, I've never wrestled Kyle O'Reilly anywhere.
Okay.
Definitely would like to face Kyle O'Reilly at one point. And Tommaso Ciampa. Those are two I've never faced singles ever in my career.
That would be interesting.
If they will be painful, but good.
Yeah. And also that we're talking about the Mexican talent like Santos Escobar or Raul Mendoza. I remember the career of Isaiah Swerve Scott in Mexico. You have participations in Pachuca, in Salamanca, Mexico City, Tijuana, other cities. And I want to know, how was your experience having participations in Mexico?
I remember the Querétaro arena.
Okay.
A lot. I was with Flamita. He was one of my good friends to this day. They made me grab the microphone and speak to the audience in Spanish. and they made me say curse words in Spanish. And I'm like, wait, what did I say? Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, I said that? Okay. Those were the memories, the fond memories in that promotion, and traveling on the bus with them, and then going to like stop at a ranch house in the desert. And I had to shower and then eat, and they fed us, and they had this big blanket, and they would like set the person in the blanket and pop us in the air and stuff. That was that was my first trip to Mexico. And I remember those times very fondly, stick to my heart very much. So, but the arenas, wrestling in those arenas, amazing. So much fun. I learned so much. Even the young talent, like 12 years old, were teaching me. I'm like, oh my God, you're so good. They were teaching me at 12 years old. So like, those were a great experience. I can't wait to come back to Mexico, Latin America, Spain, like go to Barcelona, go to like I can't wait to just get back. Even Puerto Rico, like I want to go everywhere. I can't wait to get back again.
And just to finish, Isaiah Scott, and I'm so grateful to be with you. One last message to all the WWE universe and all the Mexican fans that follows Isaiah Scott, and to be with a lot of tension in this rivalry that you have with Santos Escobar.
Yes. I always want to respect the culture of Lucha Libre and the history of Lucha Libre wrestling in Mexico. But Santos Escobar, I think, to me, in my opinion, there's a lot of times he tries to make it pride, but I see it as disgrace, and he's disgracing the culture with the way he goes about things. And it's his culture. I don't want to disrespect it, but I need to put him in his place about how he uses it as a weapon, and he should use it as pride, and he's doing the wrong things with it. You know, he puts family, he makes it about family, but it's not about family. It's about himself. He's being very selfish. So if anything, I want to correct his morals and his selfishness by using Lucha Libre against him.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Isaiah Scott.